Hello everybody, Multivan37 back here with another review, this time of the deluxe Renketsu bazooka from ressha sentai toQger. I got this in yesterday, and basically this is the team's individual weapons that can combine to form the super awesome weapon. And I'm really holding back on doing anything from Power Rangers Super Mega Force. I really am. I'm probably gonna finish up my reviews for that, for the stuff I already have, and then hopefully get some other Super Mega Force stuff later. So it comes with a lot of things. Well, 6 things. It comes with 6 things. We have rail slasher, platform trigger, signal hammer, tunnel axe, and the bridge claw. And that's their English names. I'm going to go with the English names. And it also comes with the energy ressha, which we will be looking at. But first, let's take a look at the box, and then the ressha, and then the weapons. Box is actually pretty huge. We have a picture of, the 5 using the actual prop from the show, and then the toy on the front. Energy ressha right there. There it is. On this side, we have Tokyu Yongo and Gogo holding their weapons, the tunnel axe and the bridge claw. This side, we have Tokyu Ichigo, Nigo, and Sango holding the rail slasher, the platform trigger, and the signal hammer. On top, we have the same shot of the 5 right there. And then on the bottom, them getting ready to fire off the bazooka. And on the back is everything you're going to do with this thing. So let's take a look at the energy ressha next. This one's a little bit special. Now, the energy ressha in the show is much bigger than this thing, because that one is huge. So, yeah. But it actually is kind of unique. You can actually see the inside of it, which you can tell, like, it's... I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a train. It looks like a bullet train. Bullet train. But within that clear little plastic, you'll see, like, a lightning bolt design, which actually kind of looks cool. And, basically, when the Renketsu bazooka is combined, whatever they can imagine, like the attack is called Rainbow Rush, whatever they can imagine, it will come to life to finish off the monster. Like, the first episode, it was like a crying child statue. Like, it's kind of random, so whatever they want to finish the monster with, like with whatever, like with pliers, like for the chain monster, with, a present that blows up or something like that. I don't know. It's crazy. And it does have a port for the Ressha Gatai series. So, let's use it in the Tokyu Changer. Removing the red ressha. Summoning the energy ressha. That sounds as absurd of a sound. That sounds even more absurd than the shield ressha sound. So, and then the henshin. Tokyu Ichigo energy. And then the transfer, so pretty simple. So here is Tokyo. I'm gonna remove I don't think it's really specific which arm you do remove. I'm going to remove pink because it makes more sense because yellow's where the sword's being held, and I don't think I did this yet. Apparently. I can't do this one-handed, but there is toQger energy. I'm not even sure what kind of attacks it would do with this thing. It is weird. It's weird. Enough of that. Let's get to the actual weapons as soon as I remove energy ressha off camera really quick. Pink ressha. There we go. So I'm actually going to do these backwards. Why not? So I'm going to go from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 kind of thing. So countdown. So here we have the bridge claw. This is toQger's weapon. It's supposed to look like a bridge. It really means what it means. A lot of these weapons, actually, all of these weapons are both what they mean. They're not just names. They, like, some names are really absurd for the weapons that don't make any sense. Like, for the personal weapons, for the rangers, some of them make no sense whatsoever. All of them make sense because they do what they do. And yeah, I can't fit in my hand, but I can only fit 3 fingers. If I were to go 4 fingers, that would be a problem. I mean, I can do it, but yeah, these were clearly made for younger kids, so that's not going to fit in my hand. So yeah, there's that. Here is the tunnel axe. Very nice, very green. It's not easy being green, you know. Well, he makes it look easy. What's the... I think his name was Hikari. Yeah, Hikari makes looking green look easy. I don't fucking know. And you know, here we have the toQger logos that have been abbreviated. So. And its only gimmick is for transformation when you can fold it up like that. But that's all you can do. I'm not sure if you can like attack anyone like this. I'm not sure. So, I mean, you can just swing, and it's got a small handle, I will admit. You can swing it around if you want. There's rubber on the side so you don't hurt anybody. Same thing on here. But, oh well. 3, the weapon for toQger really sucks. This is the signal hammer. And as much as a cool design as it looks, I do like it. It's really small. Like here's my hand. Here's a signal hammer. That's really pathetic. That is really pathetic. That is so pathetic. Like at the very least, at least like make it. I wish it could have like extended, like have the sides of the hammer come outward, even though it would have looked weird being all thin like this, and then have the whole handle just jet out. Even if it was only that much, it would have been nice. Because this looks like some kind of miniature gavel that you would like. It looks like a gavel, but shrunken down, basically. Order in the court. And I used to pretend to be a judge a lot as a kid, so yeah, there's that. So that kind of, I just realized that now too. So, and then these bits on the ends are rubber. So I do like the sparkling paint that they put in the signal lights. You know, the blue and the red. So yeah, the platform trigger. It is a gun, basically, and the side... Okay, no, the sides aren't rubber. I thought they were. You can shoot, but it doesn't have the sounds. And, you have the little, the platform thing right there. I don't know what that's called. And yeah. Now here's a weapon that really does it. This is the Rail Slasher, Red's toQger's weapon. That one belonged to Nigo. Yeah, it does kind of look like a wang, the way these wheels are here. Actually, I think those are supposed to be train wheels on the sides. And, yeah. Okay. And it already has the batteries when you get it. There's like a tab here, so it's ready to go. It's actually a nice size, and I'm going to compare it to something, and luckily I had it here. Here is the toQger Blaster in sword mode, which it looks appropriate enough. And here is the Rail Slasher from the base, from here to here. It's actually kind of small, but it's actually kind of cool. And with these two, you can wield dual swords, so that's also a plus. If you have the toQger Blaster in sword mode, and if you have the Rail Slasher, you can double wield swords. That's awesome. That's always awesome. So to turn this on, the switch is right there, and then the button's right here. So I'll make those two sound effects. The whoosh is very rare, so. You can do that if you want to, but it's kind of annoying after a while. And, yeah. So that's all that they do on there. Oh, now to combine these things, let's start with the sword. For the sword, you can put this on before or after. But I think it would be best to put the energy ressha on before you start combining, and I guess you can do that either way. If you wanted to have the energy ressha there all the time, that you can do it. So yeah, the platform trigger, attach the signal hammer here to the top, and attach the bridge claw right there. And here's that combined portion. And if you want to do like combined weapons, but it's not like all 5 teams combine their weapons, you can have this little thing, which that's actually kind of awesome. So, because I know last year, and I think they did it a couple other times, actually in Ghost Ager they also did it, there were weapons for the individual rangers that can combine with not the whole team, like the Skyke Blaster and the land bazooka. I forget what the other ones were, but American the American version, I'm not sure, I forget what it's called. It's like Sky Blaster and something else, and the Gosei Blaster, and then toQger had the Shield Land Slasher and the Fang Shot, and they combined to form the Kentra Spiker. But yeah, you can do something like that. I know they don't do it in the show. Maybe they will, but you can pretend. I mean, this is all about imagination, after all. The show itself is based on imagination. And then the tunnel axe will fit in the has a little opening for the sword to go into. And to reverse the process, there is a handle right here, or a switch that you can pull out. And I guess you can also do this if you want. Also, if you don't really mean for it to be an actual combined weapon for Ichigo and Yongo, you can actually extend the handle of the tunnel axe to make it a lot better. That actually looks awesome. And close up the tunnel. There's your little tunnel. And then attach. As soon as I attach these, because this thing is in there, it'll automatically do the sound effects. So let's slide it together, and here we go. I'll fire it off. Just hit the button. Here it comes. There And there it is, fired off. This is the Renketsu bazooka. This actually is a pretty big combined weapon. This is actually pretty up there. It looks pretty awesome. Now, when the ressha's already fired, you can press it again to get normal blasting sounds. That's kind of cool. And as you can see, the energy ressha did not fall out. The reason for that is, like, it's supposed to be based off the Highway Buster, but unlike the Highway Buster where the racing bullet would come, I'm going to turn this off, would come charging out, the energy ressha is actually on a little slider that when it gets pushed, it moves down the track until it stops at that point. There's even a little lever right there to stop it when it's either at this point or at that point, either one. And it actually will slide in between if you're not balancing it correctly. So let's actually show you that from a different perspective. A little blasting. I'm going to load this back in. And then I also want to hear the sound effect. So let's do this. Put this in. You can see it? This can also work with other reshas as well. Here. It's a little bit weird though because it's really big on this thing. It still does its job though. It does actually look weird when I put the red ressha because there's so much. Like, here's the ramp. Here's the little track that it's on, and here is how much space is left. Yeah, it's wobbling a lot. Let's also show you that from the front view. Actually, I think I know a ressha that would actually make sense. And I dropped toQger. Yeah, pink ressha is about the same size as energy ressha, so it's okay if you, like, some of the bigger reshas will look awkward on this thing, so. That's enough out of you. So let me just put pink ressha back on toQger here. And also, if you want to take this off, if you want to take off the rail slasher, there's a button right here that'll let you release it, otherwise it'll get stuck. And I was actually finding a way to... It was really tricky. It was really tricky trying to get that off. So, yeah, this is actually something of a great little toy. And sure, some of the weapons are small, but it really is kind of worth it. And it does what it does, and it's actually pretty awesome. If you want to get it, I think you should get it because, you know, it is kind of awesome, and it's nice to have a little new ressha to add to your collection. So until then, I will see you guys later. Take care. Rainbow Rush, end the video.